Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one is on the attack build and defense build for level 39. In this video, I'm not going to be going over the scaled items because there are some scaled items which do provide slightly better stats in some of the stats. Overall though, the best items you can get will be found right here in the Death of Games area. Now, as of the filming of this video, it's very easy to get to this location simply by going to the adventures menu and just going right to there, which will then take you to the you talk to Elvira and it takes you to the Death of Games area. However, after this event is done, then this will have changed and you'll still be able to find this location in the adventures menu, but it's most likely going to be found inside of the special locations or perhaps in the side stories. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and tap that like button, smash the subscribe, and turn the notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. I'd like to give a big thanks to Kurtz, who put together a lot of information regarding the level 39 gear, as well as anyone else who assisted with that. Before we go any further, I need to mention that the stats you see before you have not been enhanced in any way, meaning that I have not enhanced any of my items. All of my items are at the base level, and the reason why is I don't feel like spending my millions of gold on enhancing items when stats really don't mean anything at all in this game because of scaling. But if you're fighting in a non-scaled area, then stats are very important. I do need to apologize. The Phoenix Blade of Nalgath is actually infused, so that is the only item in this build that is infused. So apologies, as I did say none of my items were infused. This is the current max attack stats, keeping in mind, of course, that the only item I do have infused currently is the Phoenix Blade of Nalgath. Every other item is not infused, so the stats would be way higher, but I just did not feel like investing that much gold simply for one video, as stats right now just don't mean anything. To get those stats, you're going to be needing the Phoenix Blade of Nalgath. Now, I do need to mention again, this is infused, so if it's not infused, it still has really good stats, but infused, this is what the stats are. Now, if you don't have this item, this is another good option. This can be found in the arcade shop in the Death of Games area, and this, when it's infused, is like 1400 something, and it's got amazing crit, so this is a very good option if you don't have the Phoenix Blade of Nalgath. The Min-Max Gamer outfit. Now again, this is not infused, but this is the armor that you would be using to get the max stat or the max attack thing, and it's also got very decent stats otherwise. For the helm, you're going to be going with this one right here. This is the best one for attack, and again, not infused. For the shoulders, you're going with the min-max. Basically, everything is min-max. So, I mean, it's a great, as it does mention, it offers high attack and crit, and that is exactly what it does. For the belt, we're going with the Death of Games caster belt. Now, there are other scaled options, but they weren't really better than this. This had the best overall stats, so this is the one that I recommend. For the cape, this is the best one right here. It has amazing crit and decent evasion and haste. For the gloves, you don't really have any other options. This is the best gloves for attack and crit. And for the boots, we're going with this one right here because it has great evasion and good armor. For the defense build, this is the stats right here. Now keep in mind, none of the items I have on are infused. All of them are at the base level, meaning these are the base level stats that you're looking at. So infused, these would be definitely higher, but let's see what we got. So the first one is the Bean Tweely's Blessed Death Scythe. This is because it has really good health, as it does mention down here, possessing high HP and haste, which is exactly what this one is for. This is the best defense armor in the game currently. This is the best defense helm with an amazing HP as well as great armor. The Death of Games caster shoulders is definitely the best option for armor. This is the belt that I went with, but there is actually a scaled belt you can get in Celadon Forest, the Celadon Loremaster belt, and it's actually better than this in armor, but it does take a hit in the other departments. These are the best boots that you will get. This has amazing armor and great evasion. These are the best gloves right here. Now, there is the Golden Valor gloves, which do have more health than this, but the trade-off to the attack and crit is just not worth it. For the best defense cape, we're going to be talking to Elvira, and now if you're going to the Death of Games, this is where you would go right here. You would just go there, but we're actually going to be going into this one because we need to go and check out the Starbucks coffee shop. And then you're going to be talking to Yvette, and you are looking for this one right here. As you can see, the evasion on this is really good, and that is what you'd be wanting for a defense build, would be more evasion. And you are going to be taking a hit in the crit department. However, you do gain some haste. So this would be the best option for a defense build. This would be the best one right here. Unfortunately, I still don't have quite enough to get it. This is something I'm still working on. Hopefully this video will give you some ideas of what items you want to go for. That is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and keep those swords swinging.